What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm definitely gonna bring y'all a video, basically what happened to my charger, everything you should know about if you're buying or selling a car, and let's get right into it. So let me start off. The car I had before my charger was a Camaro, a black Camaro 2SS, a 2010. My first V8. Definitely love the car and everything. My daughter was getting too big, so I had to get a four-door. Ended up trading in that car. Had negative equity on that car. I had like roughly like $1,500, $1,500 to $1,600 of negative equity on that car, which is not a, I think it's a bad thing, but I didn't hear people like $7,000 to $8,000 of negative equity on that car, and I was nowhere near there. So we rolled over the negative equity into the new loan. Now I don't put down payments. I never put a down payment on a car, not for my Camaro, not for the Charger. So they rolled in negative equity. I ended up finding this Charger in 2018, a 2017 Dodge Charger Scatpack, fully loaded except the driver convenience group, for 36 and some change. At that time, if you was looking at Charger Scatpacks in 2018, you know they was going for 39, 40, 41, 42. It's rarely you see one with 39 with a bunch of miles. It had to be like 40 or 50,000 miles on it. So I found mine with 5,000 miles, and I just jumped on it. I didn't hesitate. Like, I couldn't even negotiate the price because it was so low. And that's the first thing the gentleman told me when I went to the dealership. It was like, before you even start negotiating, we're the lowest in the city. We already checked this and that, which he was right because I had already did my homework on it. I didn't even try to negotiate. I was just ready. I asked him how much he'd give me for my car. He looked at Kelly Blue Book. See, I give you this 1,500. I couldn't even just roll it up to the note. State Farm financed me 5% interest rate. Got my car. End up at that time was making $12 to $13 an hour, more like $11 to $12 an hour, somewhere in that range. So I ended up doing 84-month car loan. Yeah, end up doing 84-month car loan. End up staying in that car until like what 2 weeks ago, and selling it. The reason I sold it because of COVID. Like, not no bad thing about COVID or anything, which is just the prices of scat packs went up. So the price of scat packs went up. They got scarce for some reasons. It was so hard to find a scat pack. And I remember I always check my Kelly Boo Book value on my car. And you know, sometimes, excuse me, it send you emails as it goes up. So it sent me an email, and I was like, nah, it was like 3 or 4,000 like within like quickly. And I was like, nah. So I looked up the Kelly Blue Book. I did everything. It was like my car was going for 36 to 38,000 trade-in value. But this is the trick with Kelly Blue Book. Kelly Blue Book just an estimate. So that's how much the cars was selling for. That's what you gotta look at. So you kind of can get close to what Kelly Blue Book's saying, but really not. It just depends. But end up doing Kelly Blue Book instant offer. I know this was the best time to sell it. End up doing a Kelly Blue Book instant offer, and it was saying 35 something, close to 36. I just got on started looking on Car Guru and started looking at the prices, and I'm looking at like, dang, it was like 2017, 2018 Scat Packs with 30 some thousand miles going for 40,000. Like, that was crazy. Still to this day, it's still going high. So I was like, this is the best time to sell. And I ended up went to a couple of dealerships. They tried to hit me with the Black Book. And if you don't know what Black Book is what dealers use to basically make a big profit off cars. When you trade in a car, ask them if they using Black Book or Blue Book. Black Book, if they're using Black Book, just walk out. Because literally they're going to give you crumbs for your car. Like, literally a dealer offered me 29 something for my car, and I was like, bro, they on the market, they going for that. He was like, oh, we gotta clean up this and this and that. Mind you, I only had 25,000 miles on it, 2017, with no dents. I don't have no door things or nothing. I always park 4 out. Only thing I had on my car was from when you're going down like concrete scrapes under the front bumper, but you couldn't see it unless you get under the bumper. That's the only thing I had. But yeah, he was like, yeah, I had to do this, I had to do that, and then we gotta make profit. But he not knowing I'm in the automotive industry. So I had another dealer like, go by MMR. I was like, I know MMRS. He was like, you do? And I was like, yeah, I work for Manheim. He was like, he just looked at me and he was like, okay. So we go by, do the stuff. We start talking back and forth. He was like, give you 34. And I was like, let me think about it. Another dealer reached out. I think it's Greenland Mercedes off 59 if you live in Houston. Yeah, I think it's them. They a part of, I think, Auto Nation. They reached out and was like, how much you want for the vehicle? I was like, to be honest, I'm trying to get 36. He said, well, come on in and let me talk. Let me see the car and let me talk to you and let me see what we can do. I sat there literally two and a half hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours. And we I kept seeing him walk back and forth. He was like, we're trying to get you the deal. Corporate is like, they don't know this and this and that. I was ready to go at that time. I'm not gonna lie. My girlfriend was just telling me like, just be patient and we're gonna see. He ended up coming back again and was like, where did you keep this car? Are you sure this your car? And I was like, yes. And he was like, you have no door dings or nothing. Like, this car been sitting in the garage. I was like, basically, yes, sir. Been sitting in the garage. Of course I drove it. It got 25,000 miles on the 2017, which is low. Um, I got it with 5,000 miles, so I only put no 6,000 miles. It was like 5,900 and something. So only put estimate almost 20,000 miles on it. So just like 10,000 a year. But anyways, y'all was like, yeah. So he was like, all right, give me 1 second. Go back, come back. He was like, you got yourself a deal. So he did the paperwork and everything. They bought the car. I actually called an Uber home because I didn't want nobody to know I actually sold my car. It was like, if somebody asked me, yes, but other than that, I didn't want nobody to know. So, um, sold it. So I actually sold it for 36. My actual next, well, I owed on the car was 28, and my payment was due like 2 weeks from there. So I had to make that payment. So 28 to 36, you do the math, you can see. Um, yeah, so I had that money, and my girl was like, "So you gonna get another car?" And I was like, "Of course." I was like, "But the thing is, I think this time I'm gonna put down money because I don't be in a situation where I basically come out upside down. And then whatever car I get next, I wanted it fully loaded, like literally fully loaded. I always wanted to be different, bro. So I wanted everything to be fully loaded. So I told her, yeah, probably gonna put the money down. It's like it's technically not coming out of my pocket. It's coming from the car. So basically, it's almost like a trade in. Basically, almost I'm put down that money for the new car. So I'm not gonna surprise my new car. Y'all gonna have to wait and see what's my new car. But of course, it's gonna be a V8. That's everybody already know that. But yeah, that's basically what happened. Like now I'm just waiting to order my car and waiting on it to come in. But let's get back to the car part because I want to let y'all know. Go in with your own finance. If a dealer is asking you if you're paying cash or buying, I mean paying cash or financing, don't even answer that question. Just say you don't know. I say don't answer that question is because that's him in his basically salesman mind frame, like what I'm about to do. You know what I mean? So they ask you how much you want your notes to be. Don't answer that question. Go in there with a number that you know you want to pay. If a car is 50, let's just throw a number out there, 59,000, and you want to pay without a down payment. I'm not gonna put down payment. If you want to pay 56, go in there thinking like, oh, all right, I just know I want to be at 56. I say going like basically going there with your own finance. The 0% APR is a rip off. I tell people this all the time because you cannot use any rebates. Now, one rebate you can use to knock down that price. You have to pay full price, and they getting their money back with the 0% APR because you no rebates. Like you literally paying full price for this car. What else? I told you about the black book. Don't let them trick you into selling car black book. Always know the value of your trade in or sell it yourself. Use Kelly Blue Book Instant Offer. That really helps. A lot of dealerships out here, well in Houston, I know for sure that's actually going by that. What else? Do your homework. I think that's about it, guys. I don't want to make this video too long, so I covered Black Book, own finance, know your number before you go in there. The dealer is not your friend at all, so don't let them trick you and like trying to be your friend. They're not your friend, even if the ones say they don't make. What they say, We get paid hourly. We don't make commission, but you make a bonus off of a sale. So don't let them fool you at all about nothing at all. And make sure you watch every, even if it's a penny, look at that whole row of numbers. Like sit there and look at the whole number. Like even if he like the salesman steady talking, you tell him like, hold on, give me a second, I need to look this over. Look at everything, because when you sign your name on that line, you signing everything. The accessory charge, that it's accessory charge. I hate when dealers do this because it just basically be window tint, tire locks, and they say they put some protective stuff on the paint. All this get done by the factory. Only thing that don't get done by the factory is window tint. Here in Houston, you could get all your windows tinted for $120. So where do they get this 2,000 and 1,600 stuff from? I don't know. You could literally negotiate that off. Like literally, like tell them I don't want that. Like a lot of dealers try to pull little fast ones. I tell people stay away from in-house financing, especially at these little dealers and stuff like that. Please stay away from that. You really don't want to do in-house financing. That's a way to, excuse my language, to fuck you over. I'm in the automotive industry, so I know a lot of back history about this. It's just a lot dealing with this. What else? But yeah, guys, I love my Charger. I didn't have no problem with my Charger. Like my Charger was my dream car. Like the 392 was my dream car. After the SS, I was looking everywhere. I was like, damn, I didn't want no 5.7 because no offense to people with 5.7s, but I was spanking people with 5.7s with my Camaro SS. So why would I want a 5.7? And I was like basically, I might as well go get, I don't know, really. I lost the words. Like I just can't accept that. And the crazy thing is, my dad had just bought a 2014 Chevy SS, and I told him I needed another car, and he was like, "Get one like mine." So we ended up going to check one out like his, and it was a 2015. At the end of the day, I probably should have pulled the trick on it because they only wanted like 32. But my only thing that got me was like 40 some thousand miles, and it was a 2015, and it was like 2018, and I was like, "Damn, the warranty about to give up on this car." Me, I'm not a mechanic. I tell you that right now. I'm not gonna sit here and play like I'm a mechanic. I'm not a mechanic. Yeah, they wanted like 32 something for the car. They put an air intake and something else on the car. I think they did exhaust on the car. It was red. It was at, I don't want to say Bayway. It was in Baytown, Chevrolet in Baytown. We went and looked at the car and everything. Pretty good car. That's right before I seen the ad for the 392. So I went and looked at that car, then I backed on, looked at the 392, and the 392, even my dad was like, pull the trigger on the 392. Like literally. It was white. I just came out of all black car, wanted something different. It was white. It was different. Like my 392 was different than everybody else. Anybody could tell you that. Um I love my 392. That was my dream car. I worked hard at it. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do, because that's gonna be a whole nother video. But literally, don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. I literally went with State Farm. They gave me a 5.6 interest rate on that car, and the term of my months, I think I did 72. I'm trying to think. I think I did 72. 7 years. Yeah, 7 years. I think I did 7 years. Yeah, I did 7 years. End up coming out. Look what I came out. Don't let nobody tell you that if you take a longer term, it's going to make you negative. Get cars that hold their value. Them Chargers, the 392s, gonna hold their value. And Challengers gonna hold their value. It's like it's a V8. SS is gonna hold their value. Mustangs is iffy, cause most Mustangs don't hold their value for some reason. Hellcats the same way. They depreciate a lot for some reason. Maybe because they're more expensive and a lot of people can't reach and get it. But anyways, not to jump off the subject, but definitely get what you want. If you have any comments or anything, please leave them in the comment section down below. I will answer any question you have. Not saying I'm an expert, but I am in the automotive industry, so I know a lot about these cars. I even know the wholesale prices of these cars, like literally how much the dealer get these cars for, and then in the used car market, how much dealers get the cars for at the auctions. Because I do have my hand in the auction. I know how much they get the cars for and sell them to the public. So Definitely negotiate. Definitely do everything like I told you. Remember, if you have any comments, anything, please leave them in the comments section down below. Other than that, see you guys later. Peace.